up rose Robin Hood one merry morn, when all the birds were singing blithely among the leaves, and up rose all merry men, each fellow washing his head and hands in the cold brown brook that leaped laughing from stone to stone. Then said Robin, "For 14 days we have seen no sport, so now I will go abroad to seek adventures forthwith. But tarry ye, my merry men all, here in the greenwood, only see that ye mind well my call. 3 blasts upon the bugle horn I will blow in my hour of need. Then come quickly, for I shall want your aid." So saying, he strode away through the leafy forest glades until he had come to the verge of Sherwood. There he wandered for a long time through highway and byway, through dingy dell and forest skirts. Now he met a fair buxom lass in a shady lane, and each gave the other a merry word and passed their way. Now he saw a fair lady upon an ambling pad, to whom he doffed his cap, and who bowed sedately in return to the fair youth. Now he saw a fat monk on a pannier-laden donkey. Now a gallant knight with spear and shield and armour that flashed brightly in the sunlight. Now a page clad in crimson, and now a stout burgher from good Nottingham town, pacing along with serious footsteps. All these sights he saw, but adventure found he none. At last he took a road by the forest skirts, a bypath that dipped toward a broad pebbly stream, spanned a narrow bridge made of a log of wood, a prologue. As he drew nigh this bridge, he saw a tall stranger coming from the other side. Thereupon Robin quickened his pace, as he did the stranger likewise, each thinking to cross first. "Now stand thou back," quoth Robin, "and let the better man cross first." "Nay," answered the stranger, "then stand back thine own self, for the better man I what I am I." "That we will see presently," quoth Robin, "and meanwhile stand thou where thou art, or else, by the bright bow of Saint Alfreda, I will show thee right good Robin Hood Nottingham play with a cloth yard shaft betwixt thy ribs." "Now," quoth the stranger, "I will tan thy hide till it be as many colours as a beggar's cloak, if thou darest so much touch as a string of that same bow that thou holdest in thy hand. Thou pratest like a donkey," said Robin, "and I should send this shaft clean through thy proud heart before a crattle friar could say grace over a roast of goose at Michaelmastide." And thou proudest like a coward, answered the stranger. For thou standest there with a good yew bow to shoot at my heart, while I have not in my hand but a plain blackthorn staff, wherewith to meet thee. Now, quoth Robin, by the faith of my heart, never ever have I had a coward name in all my life. I will lay by my trusty bow, and eke my arrows, and if thou darest abide my coming, I will go and cut a cudgel to test thy manhood withal. Aye, that thou will I abide thy coming, and joyously too, quoth the stranger, whereupon he leaned steadily upon his staff to await Robin. Then Robin Hood stepped quickly to the cover side and cut a good staff of ground oak, straight without flaw, and 6 feet in length, and came back, trimming away the tender stems from it, while the stranger waited for him, leaning upon his staff and whistling. As he gazed round about, which means he probably was rolling his eyes. Robin observed him furtively as he trimmed his staff, measuring him from top to toe from out the corner of his eye. Elevator eyes. Wow, these guys are catty. And thought that he had never seen a lustier or stouter man. Tall was Robin, but taller was the stranger by a head and a neck. For he was 7 feet in height. Broad was Robin across the shoulders, but broader was the stranger by twice the breadth of a palm, while he measured at least an ell around the waist, not an R or a Q, an L. Nevertheless, said Robin to himself, I will baste thy hide right merrily, my good fellow. Talks to himself too. Then aloud, lo, here's my good staff, lusty and tough. Now wait my coming. And thou darest and meet me, and thou fearest not. Then we will fight until one or the other of us tumble into the stream by dint of blows. Marry, that meeteth my whole heart, cried the stranger, twirling his staff around his head betwixt his fingers and thumbs, until it whistled again. Never did the knights of Arthur's Round Table meet in a stouter fight than did these two. In a moment, Robin stepped quickly upon the bridge, where the stranger stood. First, he made a feint, and then delivered a blow at the stranger's head that, had it met its mark, would have tumbled him speedily into the water, no doubt. But the stranger turned the blow right deftly, and in return gave one as stout, which Robin also turned as the stranger had done.